If this batter is any indication about how good this honey cake is gonna be, we're in big. So today I'm making a Greek honey cake. This is the first time I've ever made it, and as you might know if you cook gluten-free, trying to make a gluten-free cake is really difficult. You want it to be moist, and that's one of the hardest things to achieve. But I saw this recipe and I thought, you know what, this might work. So I'm gonna give it a try. So I'm gonna start with some butter and put that in there, and I'm going to cream that with my sugar. All right, so I've creamed my butter, and the next step is to add the eggs. And you want to add those one at a time. And now we have some orange rind, some cinnamon, and then our baking powder and salt. That mixes in with our flour mixture here, and it all comes together as one. And then we'll mix that in with our wet ingredients. So I'm just gonna combine that just slightly here so that it gets evenly distributed. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna pour it in. And I wanna be careful when I'm putting the flour in. Gluten-free flour has a tendency to just puff out and make a big cloud of smoke. So you always do a little bit at a time and then add, in this case, it's going to be a little bit of milk, so that wet ingredient is going to help to keep the big cloud from forming. Let's see if I can do it. Now I'm going to put in a little bit of my milk and a little more of my flour. A little bit of a cloud. Could be worse. So now I have put my chopped nuts in, and I'm just gonna fold it all in with a spatula. So here is my batter all combined, and I have sprayed a little bit of cooking oil on my bundt pan. Get all that batter in there. So while the cake is in the oven, I'm going to make the honey glaze, like as if this cake is not going to be sweet enough, right? So this is what makes it a honey cake though. So we put the water, sugar, and honey in a saucepan, and we want that sugar to start to dissolve. That was the word I was looking for. So we want the sugar to dissolve and combine with the honey. And once that happens, we're going to add in lemon juice and then bring it to a boil. So now that the honey mixture has been boiling for about 2 minutes, I'm going to turn the heat off and just let it sit until the cake is done and it's ready to be glazed. All right, so my cake has cooled enough that I can touch the pan. And so I'm just going to do the plate trick, turn it out, and wow, it looks perfect. Okay. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is cut slices all the way around it so that the honey can really get in there on all the pieces. So now I'll take that honey glaze, and I'm just gonna gradually put this on and let the cake soak it up. Yay! I finally found a honey cake recipe that I really like. It's moist, it is buttery, it has a little bit of spice to it, and of course, it's sweet, like honey. You're gonna love it.